guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Victorine, a content creator from Cameroon visiting Ghana. In today's video, I just want to share the time I spent in Kumasi. From the word go, my intention was to spend 3 weeks in Ghana, come back to Cameroon. So when I came to Ghana and I spent my 3 weeks, I spoke to my dear friend Fred Daye. I was like, Fred, I'm done with the Ghana trip. I'm going back to Cameroon. And it's like, Vicky, you can't go back to Cameroon. You've not visited Tel Endroit, this place, this place, this place. You need to extend your flight and visit these areas before you leave Ghana. And I'm like, you know what? I'm extending my flight. Hi guys, something has happened to me in Accra, Ghana. So I'm just coming from the Côte d'Ivoire Airlines to extend my flight. My flight is supposed to be tomorrow to Cameroon, but I sat and I'm like, oh no, I've not had enough of Ghana. I can't go tomorrow. Like, I wasn't feeling it. And then this morning I just woke up. I'm like, before 24 hours one reach, might as well go extend my flight. Yeah, so I'll be in Ghana for some more time. I'm excited. I feel at peace. I feel like I've made the right decision. I added 5 more days to spend in Ghana, and the very next day, which was supposed to be the day I fly back to Cameroon, I took a bus to Kumasi. Now, you may not understand what was going on, but let me try to paint the picture to you. I knew nobody in Kumasi. I made no contact in Kumasi. A couple of nights before, I sat with Ghanaian YouTuber Laurie Lawson and she told me about this affordable hostel in Kumasi. That was the only place I knew in Kumasi. So I reached out to the hostel. I'm like, do you have space for a guest? I'm coming in on this day, this day. Like, they have space for a guest. Where I stayed was a hostel, meaning I'm sharing a space with several people I don't know for a couple of days. You understand? That was a whole new experience for me. I've never ever thought about doing that kind of thing, and this is me in a strange land doing the thing I have never thought I would do. But I assure you, I had a wonderful time in the hostel. I made 2 amazing friends. I met with Silvanus. He came to Kumasi to write an exam and he was sleeping the bed that was opposite me down. I was sleeping up and he was just a sweetheart. I made another friend when Silvanus left, Petra, and she was the sweetest person. Now, when I got to Kumasi, since I wasn't mentally, I don't think I was ready for what I was coming to face. You know, I had no idea what I was going to do. It was a planless journey. Don't come for me when you hear that. It was a journey without a plan, and I don't think I had enough money for eventualities. Unforeseen circumstances, you get. So the first day I got to Kumasi, I stayed in the hostel. I stayed on the bed. Well, when I came there, just about 2, it was just me, Silvanus, and some white lady down. I chose to sleep up. I didn't want to sleep down. I stayed in bed the whole day because I had this headache, and the headache, it wasn't physical, it was just mental, and it was all about, oh my god, Vicky, where am I? Why am I doing this? Why didn't I just take a flight, come to Cameroon and be in my comfort zone? You know, stuff like that. That's what was going through my mind. I did not go out that day. I ate in the hostel. That hostel is very, very affordable. It cost me about 138 Ghana cedis, which is really, really cheap. I'm telling you. And it comes with like breakfast. They give you breakfast, and then if you want lunch or dinner, you write your name on the board. They tell you the meal of the day. You write your name on the board if you're having vegetarian or non-vegetarian meal. So that day I signed up for a non-vegetarian meal, and yeah, I think I had enough of that. I don't think I ate any dinner again at that place. Yep. Now, the very next day, I got out of bed and I was like, oh, Vicky, I'm going out. I didn't travel all the way here to stay in this place and not experience the places around me. So I am going out. That day, I went to the market. I went to KJTR market and I bought a couple of things. I heard that kente was cheaper in Kumasi. I tried buying kente in Accra, but the price was, could not afford it. I said I was going to get kente when I got to Kumasi. So I went to KJTR because, yeah, that's like the biggest market in Kumasi, and I was looking for the kente. I didn't buy kente on that day. What I got were some kente prints. Now, this is what happened to me. When I got to Ghana, the SIM card I got was a Vodafone SIM. I didn't get MTN. So most of the places I went to, those places did not have like Vodafone most of them used MTN. So when I wanted to buy the kente print I had ordered, I was sent out of the market to find somebody who does the Vodafone transactions. So I went out of the market and I met this very, very cute guy. He was the one doing the Vodafone transactions. Very, very cute guy. When he finished doing my transaction, I'm like, brother, you are fine. You're very, very fine, and you have a very, very handsome smile, if that's a word. He smiled, we smiled, and while I was going, he was like, oh, do you want to hang out? Do you want to hang out sometime later? I'm like, yes, please. I really want to hang out. I don't know anybody in this place. I don't mind hanging out. Met that evening at the Kumasi Mall and we made a program. I told him what I came to do in Ghana, my expectations, and just stuff like that. He promised to take me out to the palace the very next day because the king, Otumfuo Osei Tutu II, was having his Akwisidai festival. Okay, I think I saw that somewhere in the hostel because they said the Ashanti king has a festival every 7th Sunday. Something like that. So we have the dome right there, and then this is one of the single rooms. When I went back to the hostel, I was very, very satisfied because I was daring. I went to the market, I came back, I wasn't lost, and I didn't use Bolt. Yeah, I didn't use Bolt. And then another thing that I was satisfied about is that when I came back, I didn't only stay in the hostel, but I went out with a new friend. I went out to meet a stranger and they didn't kidnap me, so it was a great time. So the next day I meet with my handsome friend. He takes me to the palace. We see like the palace museum. He works, so he has to go back to work. I stayed in the palace and I was like, I'll find my way. If I'm lost or anything, I have your number, I'm going to call you and stuff like that. So when he left, I stayed in the palace like all day waiting for when Otumfuo Osei Tutu was going to come make his great entrance and see the parade around. It was a great time. Now at the end of the festival, this guy just comes and he's speaking to in my ear because the music was so loud. He's speaking in my ear. It's like, ha ha, and I'm like, ha ha ha. I don't understand Twi. It's like, I'm lying, I understand Twi. I just don't want to talk to him. I'm like, no, I don't understand Twi, I don't. So he's like, are you sure? I said, yes, I don't understand. So he's like, okay, what he's saying is that. So he explained what he was saying. He said what he was saying was he wants to go dance. So please, I should take his phone and film him as he's dancing the Adowa dance with the ladies, and he's going to farote. In Cameroon we say farote when you're giving money like that. When people are dancing, you're just flashing cash like that, we say farote. So he said I should film him while he's doing that procedure. So I did that, okay? I did that. And then he was like, okay, do I want to dance? So I said, yes, I want to dance. And then he called somebody. He gave somebody the phone and the person filmed both of us dancing. And then it was just like it was just like I knew him from somewhere. We just connected. We started chatting and he's like, I'm not Ghanaian. I said, no, I'm not Ghanaian. I'm from Cameroon. I'm visiting Ghana for the first time. And I explained to him everything that I wanted to do. I wanted to experience culture. I wanted to experience food. I wanted to experience dance, and everything that you're going to see on the channel. She's like, okay, if I want to experience that, he's going to show me in Kumasi. I was like, yes, brother. That is why I left my country, to experience Ghana. So I told him I was hungry, I wanted to eat something, and we went to a nearby restaurant, ordered food, and he was so happy. Apia is still so very helpful, okay? Like our meeting was just ordained. Our meeting was just ordained by God, I'm telling you.
Ghana. Local food. Wow. Welcome to Ghana. Wow. My friend is too happy. My friend is too happy to come to Ghana. Yeah, here is in Ghana. Yeah. Yeah.
This is the ampesi.
Yeah, it's a local food.
Okay.
These are Ghana local dishes. Yeah.
Okay. Hey guys, so from the palace we stopped by a food joint to eat some food, and my food is here. Thank you very much. I told him I was going to travel. So the next day I did not go out of the guest house because I was overwhelmed. I was overwhelmed with content. Now, when I left Accra and came to Kumasi, my plan initially was to spend 2 days. Was it come back to Accra and go to the Volta region before traveling back to Cameroon. The next day I stayed in the hostel. Apia wanted to take me out, but I told him I wasn't sure I was going to meet. Maybe I was going to travel and stuff like that. So I didn't travel on that day. I assembled my content, got stuff together. I did not expect that I was going to get that much content from the Akwesidai festival. So my devices were full and I left Accra without my laptop and some other stuff because I knew that it was just going to be like 2 days. Nothing much is going to happen, and everything I carried, I had my Osmo, I had my 2 phones, and yeah, I just felt like that space was enough, but it was not enough, I tell you. I assembled my files, and then the next day I wrote to Apia. I'm like, Apia, I didn't travel again to the Volta region. Come and spin my world around. Can you just take me around your town? Show me Kumasi. So Apia was available. He stopped work. He was such a sweetheart. He came, he took me to Ntonto village to get a story on Kente and the Adinkra symbols. We came back. Where else did he take me to? He wanted to take me to one jungle cafe, but by the time we came back, I told him I was tired. I could not go to any place again. I had enough. So all of those stories, you're going to see them. I created videos for all of those moments that I spent in Kumasi. Now in the evening, when I came, I rested. In the evening, I was like, I'm not eating the food that is cooked in this place again. I'm going to look for street food. I took to the street that night to find myself some street food. Eventually, I also got some snacks that I was going to have while I was traveling to northern Ghana, Tamale. So instead, men and brethren, instead of traveling to the Volta region on day 3 as I planned, I stayed in Kumasi for 5 days, and then I traveled to northern Ghana, Tamale. While I was traveling, I had to push my flight again. That was the second time, and this time around costed me so much money. Ooh, I'm going to share the story. I am going to share the story with you all after this vlog. I think street food in Kumasi is very expensive. Yeah, I ordered for like yam and pork, and it's 40 cedis. That's like 2,000 Cameroonian francs. That's too much for the njingili thing, yeah. So that's what's up. So I just ate, and I feel like I have the energy to do like a night tour. I don't know if it's a wise idea, but yeah, let's try to do that. So I'm leaving Kumasi tomorrow. Tomorrow morning. Yes, tomorrow morning. So I want to try to get some snacks that I'll have in my bag as I go to the north. I'm going to Tamale. Yes. Yeah, so I'm trying to get like snacks that will be in my bag, and then let's just see what we can find there. Yep. How much is this king cracker? So I went to buy some snacks right here. This is what I'm going to travel with, and I asked the ladies if I could walk on the streets, and they told me that it's not very safe. They were like, I should not do it. So I'll walk a little bit. Okay, I'll walk a little bit, and then I'll come back. But they say the danger time is like 9 p.m. and it's still like 7:30, so I'll just do like a 20-minute walk, and then maybe just to, you know, burn some calories, and then I'll head back home. Okay. If this is your first time seeing my face, hello, welcome to the channel. Make sure you like this video, leave me a comment down below. It really helps with the algorithm. I can't even lie. Please leave me a comment down below, share this video with somebody, and make sure you subscribe. Did I mention that already? If I did not, please subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye.